It's February 2004. A small group of us traveled from Norway via Berlin to Wolsztyn in Poland to experience steam locomotives in regular passenger service during winter. We stayed for a few days in the welfare building at the locomotive depot. On our second day we got up early to film the morning train to Poznań. Outside the depot stood OK1-322 out of service, but smoke was coming from one of the chimneys. It turned out that Pt47-65 was fired up and was being used to heat the depot with its steam. Just outside the station, where the line to Poznań crosses the lines to Leszno and formerly also toward Nowa Sól, we were met with biting cold, -8 degrees, with a sharp wind that quickly froze the fingers wrapped around the video camera. Pt47-65 steamed past, heading toward Poznań with its train. Back at the depot, we discovered that Pt47-65 had been moved out to take on coal and water. Here we caught them knocking slag off the fire grate. There were many Prussian steam locomotives out that day. TR5, formerly the G81, and on the other side OK1-322, the famous P8. Then came TY176, a G12 type, and towering behind them all was the Polish TY51-223. Ol49-69 arrives with a train from Poznań and shunt the cars away. Then it heads to the locomotive depot. Inside the depot, Ol49-23 is being fired up. It will soon be ready to pull the next train to Poznań. The next morning brought a surprise. The morning train was hauled by a diesel locomotive. But the following train had steam again. Here's Ol49-23 on his way to Poznań. And just like that, the trip was over and we began our journey back to Norway.